Hello everybody, Finding Angel back here with another video, and I am back. I did not know how long I was going to take to come back, and I have stopped almost everything in December. Um, I done what I can like from there to now, and it is not much, as you can tell. Um, Other than that, I have a lot to tell you, and I owe you a lot of explanation for it. Um, it's been hectic. And it's been hectic. And you saw a moth. Yeah, it's a damn moth. You can see flying. Um, it's been hectic in terms of a lot of things between health and just general issues I deal with. So, to give you insight on December, I had about 4 or 5 classes. Usually, I can handle about 4 or 5 classes. However, when it comes to how stressful it has been, with everything going on within last semester, I had to completely drop YouTube. I hate that I did, but I had to. I kind of had no other choice. And I began to just not mentally do well. Now, January, I was trying to gear up to get really into everything, finish up Will o' the Wisp, trying to get back into Subnautica, trying to get started with other games that I had planned. And then it turned into I had a depressive episode for a week, and I'm like, okay, that's not bad. It's a rough week, but not overall too bad. And then the next week, I got sick. I got sick for a whole damn week. And then I had a fun time where even after that, I had a whole incident that I would essentially joke around about the fact that I pulled a Markiplier. However, that would be a lie. I didn't end up in a hospital. However, I did almost have to go to a hospital for a scan. But other than that, then the week after it, I had where I saw two cars run off the road. One of them did not give an absolute shit. Um, Kept on doing their day. The first one though that I saw, they're doing okay. They're doing well. No one was injured. No one was hurt. And other than that, as far as I know, they're still doing okay. And then Then last week, I had to deal with allergies the entire time. So I've had where almost, let me see if I could find it depending on how well this goes. I've had so much happen, and at the same time, I'm just like, I can't come back if I'm sick. I can't come back if I'm mentally drained. Um, Especially all the stuff from November all the way through January, not just my semester, but with hearing election results and people on and on and on. This is where the internet becomes a nuisance at the same time. So I just took a break. I sat down, just try and enjoy the quiet. And I want this is where I struggled because I know where I stand on stuff. Abortion is healthcare. Women's rights are human rights. Trans rights are human rights. Black Lives Matter. I would tell you, I stand along with everything for those. Um, and there's a lot more. I'm keeping my list kind of short because I wanted to at least keep this like a brief update and let y'all know everything that's happened. But I feel the need to include it. LGBTQIA plus community, all human rights. They deserve their own space and all. And I want to make it clear on where I stand. I didn't want to get into things politically if I could avoid it on my channel because I, again, want it to be a safe place where you're not dealing with political aspects. And sorry if you hear sounds in the background. There's a road going on. I have a pet in a cage and he is going ballistic. So if you hear that, I am sorry. Also, I'm sorry if I'm talking too loud. Um, I am having a time with just trying to get back into swing things. I'm struggling this semester. I'm doing what I can to be well, mentally well, physically well. Um, which leads me to think, oh, please make sure you're taking care of yourself. Please make sure you are drinking water, you are eating food, everything that you need to do, such as taking medicine as directed and as intended, do the correct dosage. Sorry if you saw it shake. I still have the wobbly table and haven't changed it. And give me just 1 second, please. Okay, so sorry about the autofocus. Other than that, it's just been almost back to back on everything. And then what little time I have and what energy left, I have not touched anything for YouTube because I have felt so horrendous on leaving y'all within the silence. Then it feels like, well, am I gonna return? Because this is something I struggled with last year, and I hated that I struggled with it so bad. Um, I I went through a depressive episode and almost deleted my channel probably for the fifth time. I am doing everything I can to stay here, but is a pain. But I don't think I can leave the channel in the state that it is in. And I also don't think I fulfilled my mission of keeping this a safe place. To be able to do that, I would have to be able to be active. And therefore, I think I will stay here, especially during this time. Do what I can to try and entertain y'all. Do what I can to try and just keep it safe. We could talk. Um, if if I could do live streams, I'll try to do live streams. Um, I'm trying to keep this as again brief as possible, but at the same time, I'm trying to give as much information as I can. And now going back on the story because y'all gonna get kicked out of it anyways. Um, the whole thing why I said I almost pulled a Markiplier kind of thing is, hey, do you remember a tweet? Do you remember a very specific tweet that I am not going to edit onto the screen because I'm going to try to do as minimal editing for this as possible because it's already about 11 o'clock and I upload at 12:30. um it is actually the poop tweet. Markiplier needs to poop kind of thing. Hey, drink water. That's a lesson I had heavily learned for that whole time. Drink fucking water. Um, because I don't learn apparently, and it led me to a whole week of hell. So I have never been in as much pain that first time compared to my cycles. My cycles, whew, those were hell. They still are hell because it's my cycles. Other than that, it was almost on par with it. However, this would have also gave me the inability to walk or move and probably pass out. Because I was also heavily nauseated too. But other than that, um, I I wouldn't share this information generally, but at the same time, I don't care. I genuinely don't care. It's funny in its own way. Um, because then I mean all you would joke about is being full of shit kind of thing. But other than that, I'm doing better. I'm still mentally drained. I'm still where I I want to come back. I want to work on stuff. So I don't know about this weekend. I'm being dead honest. I do not know about this weekend. But I do know that I want to try, and if I don't, I'm definitely going to be doing Wednesdays at least to try and get back into the rhythm of stuff. Um, I'm still going to try to keep doing shorts. I'm going to finish up Ori eventually, but I have that. I also been starting to play The Last Guardian that I finally been wanting to play for years. So I have that one. Not on my laptop. Y'all will not be able to see me play it, but I am playing that on the PlayStation. I just bought Shadow of the Colossus on the PlayStation. So if y'all want to hear me like talk about those games when I get to finish them, I would love to do so. Um, Especially because after I beat Ori, I plan on just sitting down to talk about it. With my experience versus me playing the second time, because I'm going back playing a second time at this point, so I can see the differences and what I done prior versus how I've done it second. Because y'all saw my annoyance with the bosses, such as the first one, not a howl, the first full one you had to actually defeat the like giant beetle one where it stabs you and things like that. Um, yeah, that dash skill that I learned made it so much easier the second time around. So I'm just like, if I can just use my brain, it would be amazing for it. But it made it so much easier, and I just was not picking it up in the first time playing it. I'm just like, are you kidding me? I'm this stupid. But it made it so much easier. So I put myself through all that struggle for nothing. But other than that, I think I covered as much as I can, and I love how I said brief and it's already about 11 minutes from what I'm seeing. Um, Other than that, I'm coming back. I promise you I'm coming back. And I plan on trying to keep doing games. Again, this is a safe place. I want to ensure that it's safe. Um I want to stay out of politics channel wise. I will vocalize where I am otherwise, but here on the channel I just want it to be safe, and if people want to start shit, then we have problems. And other than that, I just want to set out that goal and keep going with it. Being able to upload allows me to look forward to something, especially every week or every few days at least. And I don't work on it as much as I would love to. I would love to upload more often, but me being in the kind of area I am where I'm stressed out, the uncertainty of the world, and then on top of doing classes, then I had to do job seeking. I don't know, and I'm just trying to look forward to something a little bit at a time, and YouTube has almost always done that because I love being able to sit here and do this stuff as I do. I'm not popular in any means. I'm not in any way, shape, or form what I would deem successful in terms of how other people view it. But at the same time, I think I'm successful in keeping the fact that I enjoy doing this and I still want to be able to do it. So I think that in itself to me is a huge success, and that is something that I don't think I'd lose. So, as of right now, I know I'm going to talk about Born into Fear um, when I get to, because I want to do that as a video to sit down and talk about it. Because I do want to talk about more about these games that I do play, and if I don't get to record them, I can sit here and do like a gamer's tale or just kind of a somewhat review of the game. But other than that, I think I think that's about it. I have a good amount of games I have just ready to try and play. If I can't play it, I have alternatives. So try to figure out what to do for those. Um, Other than that, like I said, I got The Last Guardian, The Shadow of the Colossus. I am solely playing through The Last Guardian since I last got to play it a good bit ago when I had no assignments. Um, Other than that, I guess that's pretty much all I have in mind for right now. Um, I'm gonna try to do Sunday. I'm going to try to upload Sunday, and I know I didn't apologize for start out the video, but I'm so sorry for leaving you on dark. Um, that was not at all my intention. I didn't want to do it, and I had to take a break because of how everything was going for my semester. And I I am glad that right now it's just kind of like a moment of peace, just a moment of silence without being on social media. Every waking moment of hell happens on there at this point. Um, Again, I offer this place as a safe place if you just want to hang out. Again, if it's like a few seconds, a few minutes, a couple hours, if you want to stay for a while, that is entirely up to you. It's just a moment of peace, hopefully, that you can enjoy, that you can just sit here and kind of temporarily just enjoy it. And other than that, I'm still all ears on any comments, any games, anything that y'all had to say, anything y'all want me to try to do. Um, I'll try to figure that out. But without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Please take care of yourself. Um, Make sure that you are in any and every means possible doing your best to take care of yourself. I believe in you in trying to do so, and that you are currently doing the best that you can. But other than that, I will try to do an outro. So without further ado, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please feel free to subscribe if you want more content. Whether it's like this, where I'm sitting down talking, or be able to do games or streams or anything like that. Which at the same time, hit the bell icon to get all the notifications. Because if you personalize it, that ain't gonna work. If you do none, you get none. But if you want to get updates for like streams, any kind of my brain is scattered. Updates, anything like that, it's helpful to be subscribed to see those. I do know posts don't get pushed out often, so I try to utilize posts, but they do not get pushed. If a video gets pushed, the post does not. It absolutely gets as low as traction as possible. So as much as I try to utilize them to let you know what's going on, it just doesn't move around. On top of that, if you like this kind of video, feel free to hit the like button. It lets me know you kind of like more of the sit-down videos. Same thing with the games that I do. It lets me know you like games similar to that genre, or you like that game in particular. And I start looking for things similar to that and try them out. On top of that, feel free to leave a comment. Any kind of feedback is helpful, whether it's positive, negative, neutral, anything. Other than that, I think that's it. So thank you again so much for watching. Please make sure you're drinking your water. Make sure you are eating food and taking your medicine as intended and directed. I know I switched those around. I caught myself in that. It felt weird saying that, but we're gonna keep it. So once again, thank you all so much, and I hope I can catch you next time. And I'm so glad this is the first official video to be back. So welcome 2025, 3 months into after disappearing. Hopefully it'll be a lot better in store. And again, this is a safe place. Feel free to come out anytime, and you're always safe here, okay? Other than that, catch y'all later. Bye.